record for a second. There we go. There. The ancient city of Naktamun, a thriving metropolis with spiraling pyramids and ruling pharaohs, stood as the beacon and wonder of magic. For the last 1,000 years, it has been ruled by the handsome pharaoh, Ankulet Pharaoh, who presided over the civilization at the pinnacle of its power. But then, after a while, a council gathered, and word reached Ankulet's city of a sweeping plague, a terror called the Black Death. The Black Death had long devastated the surrounding lands. No pestilence has ever been so fatal in terms of what it can do, or so hideous. Victims who experience this all show signs of sharp pains and dizziness. Within 30 minutes, it follows profuse bleeding from their pores, and black blood spirals out of their body, inside out, signaling their end. All within 30 minutes, those afflicted would meet their maker. The pharaoh, Ankulet Pharaoh, has brushed off these warnings from his council, confident that his advanced civilization will remain untouched by the plague. Yet due to his own arrogance and ignorance, the Black Death is soon going to be knocking on the gates of the city of Naktamun. And it wouldn't be very long before the plague thrived within the city walls, that some of the travelers from outside of the gates would actually come into Naktamun afflicted with the Black Death. They didn't tell very long tales of what caused it for them to happen, as they all die within 30 minutes. As the plague began to terrorize his once thriving city, Ankulet shut off the higher district, choosing to surround himself with luxury and the pleasure of the elites, the immortal, just like himself. Those like Ankulet, who cannot die, willfully ignore the devastation. But now, the Black Death slowly is approaching the city, and the essence draws near of Naktamun. What is the Pharaoh Ankulet? He has to be faced with a choice. Will he indulge within the comfort of his isolation, or will he seek a solution to help his council save the city? And so, all of you, not knowing where you're at, wake up in a dimly lit chamber, seated around a long stone table. The room is warm, and the air smells of faint incense. Rays of sunlight seep through the windows as you look around. You don't know how you arrived here, but each of you feel an undeniable sense of purpose, as there are 5 of you all around, and you don't know each other at all. However, 2 things that you point out that you can see within one another. You are wearing, each and every single one of you are wearing a necklace. And each of you are binded to the chairs through some obscure wave of energy. it is now for you all as the scene opens up.
How did we get here? I don't remember anything.
What
I
the
don't
hell is
remember
this?
anything either.
Why am I chained to this chair? Who are you people?
Who are you? What? How did I end up in this place? I can't stand it. I can't move. It feels so uncomfortable. Oh,
I can't break free. Ugh. Type of magic is this? What is this thing on my neck?
I don't know. But, I don't think any of you people are responsible for this. You're all tied up.
Indeed, it looks like we're in some kind of a meeting chamber or something.
Hey, you two haven't said anything. What the hell is this?
As you look upon
Yeah.
the man who looks like a knight, he looks up at you. He looks very nonchalant as he looks at the table. Sorry, looks at the chair, looks at the energy wave surrounding him, and he sighs.
You know, I really don't have an answer for you at all. I'm just as confused as you are. Who are you people, anyway?
Well,
It's-
shall we start with the head of the table? And I point my face towards.
Well, I'm simply a simple bard, a performer of the arts. The name is Ronan Serenade.
Very good.
Interesting. And you, old lady, who are you?
Well, I'm no one of import, but just a scholar of chaos, you could say. Mildred Duskshadow. You could call me Millie.
Millie. And you, warrior? Never seen your type of armor before, or some shield. Who are you?
I'm a commanding officer in my country's military. I am a man of healing touch, so to speak, and a warrior at the same time.
Man of healing.
Name is Cyrus Goka.
And you, big lady?
She looks down and then she looks up at everyone else.
Wow, look at the size of this thing. This must be amazing. Wait, hold on. This has to be a joke, isn't it? Someone's playing a prank on us. By the way, you can call me Helga. Helga
Well,
von
I really
Straddle.
like you.
And I like you too. So, who's the one playing the trick and, on us? Besides, what are these colors that we have on us? They glow with some type of yellow light. Maybe if I try to pull it off.
I wouldn't do that, dear. I things can make it dicey, I fear. It's just a feeling I have.
You hear the sound of someone as it comes from behind the chair, walking with his arms held behind his back.
You know, she has the right sentiments. You probably shouldn't do that.
As you see a man with dreads wearing a black robe come out from behind the chair.
What? Who are you?
Welcome. See that you all have awakened. I hope the planar travel that I summoned you all from wasn't too harsh.
I don't remember a
Welcome.
speck of it.
To Noctamon. Greetings, my guests, or shall I say my summoned pawns. You have been plucked from the fabric of your universe and delivered here. To the city of Noctamon. By yours truly, by order of my pharaoh, Ankulet Pharaoh. You may all be wondering why you're unceremoniously been taken from your planes of existence. But the answer is simple. Our city street teeters on the edge of oblivion as the Black Death sweeps across the land. 3 days and 3 fleeting days remain before its dark hand lays upon all who dwell here.
He stops for a second and looks at each and every single one of you.
Understand, however, that your presence here is not merely by invitation, but by necessity. You are bound to this task. Quite literally, as you can see from the collars on your necks. These devices ensure your humble cooperation. Should you resist my humble immortal pharaoh's orders, or attempt to escape, or even worse, attack me, these collars will detonate, turning you all into...
He does a motion where he blows dust from his hands.
Just like that. You will blow up and become dust within these sands. Any questions?
I'm. Yeah, this must be some kind of joke, right?
This is no different from some form of forced slavery.
We know
That's
slavery
high for
very
this.
well. Most of our dead don't actually sleep. They build things when they're dead. The dead never rest.
This is
It's
part
how
of your
our great
culture.
city strives. Indeed, but as you can see, I need you all to do something simple for us. You see, our men have been dying at the Temple of Nepu. We've lost so many warriors, so many, and inexperienced ones. And we don't want to waste our great warriors trying to retrieve this, as we need them to protect the Pharaoh. The task is simple. Go to the Temple of Nepu and retrieve the Black Ankh for us. Once it's in your possession, you will meet back with me near the Pharaoh's quarters, at the very top, at the highest point of this city.
What do we get out of this?
You see this knight as you say that, Cyrus. He nods his head at you as if he was about to say that exact same thing. This individual sighs.
So quick to ask. I was just getting into that. Now, should you succeed in this task and retrieve the Black Ankh of Nepu, and place it within my possession, you will be richly rewarded. 20,000 gold pieces each. Riches beyond your wildest imaginations. Positions of power and...
He stops for a second as he's holding out his hand, as he's looking up at the ceiling, and then he stops and points it. He looks at you guys.
The assurance of safety that you can return to your own plane of existence without any harm.
I don't I don't understand, but what would you want from me? I'm not useful like that.
As you can see, are you not skilled with a sword? Have you never practiced with a sword before? Trust me, my summoning... Though low-class warriors you may be, every single one of you are well-versed within the arts of magic and weaponry. Am I mistaken?
Uh, uh I mean, I could, but I mean, there's so much better people than myself. I mean, you could get a strapping knight or something, a soldier. I mean,
However, unfortunately, I could have gotten that, but the summoning didn't work on bringing that to me. It brought you.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
if we do get out of this alive, I'd be keen on learning that arcane planar magic of yours.
He chuckles when you say this, and a hand is raised from the tall, big woman.
You say this Temple of Napu await, but where exactly is it? Is there a map that you can provide for us? The 20,000 gold pieces sounds wonderful. What do you guys say?
Ever the optimist, aren't you? I say it doesn't look like we have much of a choice. This man could probably dust us with one of his fingers right now, fortunately.
I could care less about the gold. I care about being free and return to my own plane.
I also want to go home in one
knight-
piece.
The knight looks down as he doesn't say anything, and then he slowly raises his head at this man.
You said you want to bring us there, but what happened to your men? What dangers await us if your men haven't returned from this Temple of Napu?
The Chancellor puts his hand behind his back.
You see, that's the thing. We truly don't really know what's out there as well. All we know is that we've heard reports of something, such as a raging beast that guards the front entrance of the Temple of Napu, has been killing off all of our guards. I will say, though, you 5 aren't the only ones I summoned. There were 3 others. However, they didn't want to wait for you all. They decided to go and try to battle the Black Beasts there at the temple's entrance. Should you go there, you should presumably meet up with them.
Oh, but they must be quite
Any
skilled.
questions before we leave?
Or
I
a
would
foolhardy.
certainly hope so.
How long is this going to take? This days, weeks? How long can we expect
Good
this?
question. So, each of you will be given a camel to traverse through the desert. Aren't you? Here, take a look at this. This is the map that I am going to present to you. We're here in Noctamon, and all the way over here is the Temple of Napu. It takes around a day to get towards, which will suffice for you to go in there and do what you need to do and return the Black Ankh to us within the nick of time before the Black Plague, the Black Dem, overcomes the city of Noctamon.
Why
Any
could you not
questions?
send some of those undead in our place? I suppose they're only good for one thing.
Slavery and building civilization, they're not good when it comes to figuring things out. That is what you are all for.
Putting your faith in a few somewhat not the most promising of strangers, I could say. It's an odd choice, but
And how would you know that?
well,
Remember,
I don't.
you do have something on your neck. Don't forget.
Sure, one of could have someone more capable could have broken out of this by now, but I will refrain from commenting.
Oh? Do you want to try?
I'm not so foolish as to do that.
And I think we've reached an agreement.
Well,
Do I
there's
hear
not
any
much of a
objection?
choice. Guess we'll just have to make do. And hopefully we'll be able to return to our homes. Well,
I may hope so.
guess there's no sense in being a downer. Maybe we could make a fun out of this.
It's true. I'd rather die with a smile on my face. Are you going to let us go
Well
or
then,
not?
if you're done talking around and done conversing with one another,
He snaps his fingers, and the energy that binded you to the chair releases.
Oh, I can move. Oh, man.
He tells you.
Ah. Oh, it's getting tired of being tied up. Ooh. Well,
well, make haste. You have much work to do.
I'll remember
By the
that
way, you can
fate.
call me Chancellor Nafara. Chancellor Nafara. The guards will know who you are and know to bring you to me.
oh, well, my name is Ronan Farrow. I mean,
No
Ronan Saradate.
Please, save your introductions. I just need to know that you're capable of getting the mission done.
Well, I'll do what I can. I do want to make it back home.
All right. Well, I don't believe we've heard your name. I don't recall. Well,
The
I can't
knight
move my.
looks
Oh
down
my
as you're talking to him, and he's yeah, you can't move your icon yet. I didn't make it to where you guys can move yet. I just released it, but yeah, it's free movement now. So the knight, he's looking down and he's looked like he's like clutching something, like something that he, this whole entire time you guys are having a conversation, he keeps like looking at this like um this rock that he's holding on to, and it looks like it has like it's a rock, and it looks like there are like a think like some type of art ornament on it. It looks something very foreign to you, but this is something that he keeps close to him and he keeps touching it and rubbing it while everybody else is talking. And so he does look up when you ask him that.
You can call me Vice. Vice Wingard. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Well,
Well,
you look capable. I'm sure we'll pull off quite well together.
If not, we'll die in the battle of glory.
Anyways, well, let's get moving. You said we have 3 days, right?
The chancellor smiles.
Exactly 3 days. However, you may want to make haste immediately. And don't try looking to see it to buy anything. All the homes in all the stores have been closed as of right now. All the equipment that you have on you should suffice if you were prepared enough before summoned.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, so Helga looks over.
So is everyone ready to go? Oh boy, this is going to be adventurous.
Oh, yes, quite indeed. Oh, very adventurous, huh? I've never quite dealt with anything like this.
And maybe you can play your amazing tunes as a bard as we traverse through the magical desert, going straight into the heart of the temple.
Oh, you can believe me, I'll be playing lots of music to cope.
Glorious, just glorious.
Vice just shakes his head and he like just opens the door and leaves. And the rest of you do so as well?
Rodin's just climbing the wall. How do I get out of here?
All right. So if not. So, as you guys are there, you can see. Oh, let me go delete this one. There we go. You can see that there are guards. You know, you came out from this area right here, and there are guards all around where the higher quarters are, where they say that the pharaoh is. They don't say much to you. One thing you do notice as you guys are about to get on the camels, a man wearing a mask and a hood from the corner where you came out from stares at you. Doesn't say anything. And right in front of you, he disappears.
That wasn't ominous at all.
Well,
What
yeah, so
was
you saw that too.
Was that some sort of magic trick?
By the gods' grace, it seems like we're being watched.
But by who?
Doesn't matter. We'll take care of it if it comes up.
Oh, what have I got myself into?
Oh, wow.
Well, none of us had this choice.
Also, you look like a very capable warrior. Let me guess, you're a gladiator. We have some of those where I'm from.
No, I'm not a gladiator.
Right?
I'm a warrior for my country.
Oh? I see. I'm guessing your expertise is all in close combat?
We are warriors first. Everything else is second.
Well then, one day I'd like to spar with you if that's okay if we make it out of here alive.
Of course. In fact, we have women in our society who are high up in the military. Commanders and warriors as such. Female and males.
You guys done talking more? Because we need to get going. As soon as possible.
Yes. No, well, I know who's going to be leading the front lines now, at least.
That's true. We should figure out each other's abilities before we get there, so we don't fall apart.
Abilities. Not sure what you mean by abilities. All I am is skilled with a sword. Nothing more, nothing less. A sword and bow and arrow on my back. That's all I have.
Strange rock
about
of
you?
yours. Nothing special?
The rock is none of your business. Leave it at that, old lady.
Eh. An old lady's just cautious in her older years. That's for me. I've, your regular spellcaster. I'm protective of myself usually, but I'm able to whisper things into anyone's ear. So you might say,
What? You're
if we
able
need to
whisper
distract
things.
someone.
What do you mean by whisper in somebody's ear? Anyone can
Yeah.
do that.
Someone on a
What do you
magic
mean?
whisper without opening my mouth. No need to
But,
panic.
Do you practice dark magic?
Mm. I don't know if that wasn't apparent enough, but I won't use it against you, as against our
I certainly hope not.
interests.
Or else my blade will go straight up against your neck at the sight of it before tomorrow's eve.
A bravado
Say to yourself, old lady.
of youth.
Well, that guy is kind of a bit of a difficult personality.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's just another warrior. I appreciate the straightforwardness. I like people who are
Well,
blunt.
if you think about it, he doesn't really know any of us well, so that can be expected. But I think I can trust every single one of you guys. You guys look all right to me.
I will
Ah,
not
yes.
trust any of you until we've had a drink after battle. Once we celebrate and partake in the celebrations, only then will I know your true intentions and I can trust you. Or if we get into battle.
Absolutely.
That
I
is
like
how
your
trust is
thinking.
earned.
Well,
Are you guys all ready to go?
I would say we should probably head out.
Some tunes from Rodin, perhaps our journey will be more pleasant.
What a good idea!
Probably.
You know what they
Go
say.
ahead and kick it off for us, Ronan.
Of course, of course. When you're down, there's always time for a little music to bring up your spirits. Let's see. What shall I play?
That's right.
I go-
Music brings up a warrior spirit. Good idea.
Nothing is as good as a good old flute to boost your adrenaline, eh? I go and pull out my flute, and I'm going to start playing some flute music.
All right. You please give me a performance check. And if you get a 12 or higher, the tunes are amazing as you guys are going through the desert.
Oh.
It's like,
The sand keeps getting your flute.
So,
Bug that goes
as you
stuck in your
guys-
mouth.
so much sand.
So as you guys ride around the camels as the hooves are sinking into the shifting sands and traverse the barren landscape, Rowan Serenade's music comes out of tune every now and then as he hits a sharp note that pierces your ears, very slightly so. Not throughout the whole journey, but throughout most of it, some of it actually. And so you guys traverse towards the Temple of Nepu. And give me a second. Let me make this because it's a black map.
Oh god, it's all so dark. I can't see anything. I'm blind. All the sand got in my eyes. Dang, you could scroll back really far.
What you mean?
It's like you could scroll back super far. It's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yep. So you guys are traversing the deserts, and the sun slowly descends as behind the distant dunes as you guys are making your way there, casting long shadows across the sand. The heat of the day begins to fade, and the cool breeze whispers within the night. You don't really share too many, you don't run into any issues as you traverse through here, and your camels press on for many hours. Helga talks about herself, proclaiming she was once a noble warrior, bringing peace through the land, and she prefers true negotiation without ever lifting her sword. Vice, however, says nothing about himself in the journey as he stays focused on the goal. Once the next dawn comes in and the last light of days fade, you guys gaze upon a distant shadow south of you as you're making your way towards the temple. But south, far on the horizon, hundreds of miles away, a black fog churns and roils as it looms, coming in, creeping towards the city of Noctiman very, very slowly. And the sight fills you with an unsettling sense of dread as you see this far away. You must make haste towards the temple.
Well, if we're to die, at least we'll have a most delightful of tunes stuck in our head.
It will still be a glorious death.
I think I like the glorious life more.
But that's just
What do you
part
have
of
to
it.
say about
You have a
that, Vice?
glorious life to have a glorious death.
Well, I mean, if the glorious death
We
is
need to
me
move.
in bed, relaxing with beautiful women at my side in a ripe old age of comforts, then yes, that would be a glorious death
Right.
indeed.
May the gods
Then maybe
grant
we
you
should keep
that death
moving.
then.
You won't be able to glory in that. But you keep yapping your mouth. We have to keep moving. Let's go.
Right. Yes, of course. Very urgent.
And so, as you guys reach the Temple of Nepu, its structure is partially buried in the shifting sands. You can tell that it's quite old, as in order to get to the entrance of this place, you have to traverse upward. There's a lead of stairs that lead upward towards the temple's entrance. However, in the distance, you guys are hearing the sound of something else as you draw closer towards the temple's entrance, walking up these stairs. You hear the sound of a beast howling in agony as it echoes from the temple. The unmistakable sound of cold steel, like being slashed upon some type of beast, as you hear like the sound of something clanging like plate armor, reverberating, and then you hear the guttural sharp cry of that same beast, followed by silence.
Well, it looks like
And
our
what do you pick up?
predecessors are.
Sounds like fighting. We have to move.
Not
In your
sure.
seconds.
Well,
Move
let's head out then.
quickly and stealthily. Don't try to like blend in with the shadow.
Absolutely. And so, as you guys reach the entrance, second. As you reach the entrance and come towards closer, you see a scene of carnage. In the middle of the sand-strewn path that leads to the entrance of the temple, a knight is bloodied, his armor torn by deep gashes from massive claws of the beast that stands on the bridge. It's not moving. The knight has blood trickling down from his hands, with his long sword trickling as well from the blood of the beast. He slowly, while drained, turns around, not towards you, but he's looking at this satchel. And as he's bleeding, he starts walking towards it. Very slowly. And before he can even reach it, he falls down to the ground.
Well, shit. Do any of you have healing magic? This man seems pretty capable.
Let me check him. Should be able to cure wounds. Fellow, are you all right? You know, I walk up.
He's not. He's lifeless. Whatever has taken him, he's dead.
It's like he's not alive anymore. What could have happened? Guess the battle was too much for him.
Well, there goes our hope at learning anything that he may have found in this place, but there should have been 2 others, no? Don't see a body anywhere, other than his.
Well,
Unless
That's right. There were supposed to be 2 others with him.
maybe they were eaten.
Anybody have any suggestions? That's
No,
a good
maybe.
thing. That's a good assumption. Maybe they were. Should we check the beast's belly?
Yes, you should check right now. I will stay over here, though.
Cyrus
be
kind of gets on one knee, crosses the knight's arms, and does a prayer.
Poor fellow.
Maybe give it a
Feel
poke
as though
to see if it's...
the knight can rest thanks to you, Cyrus.
I'll play a small tune with my flute as a parting send goodbye for him, like send off for him. Do I have to do
So the other
performance
two
for that
are
too?
looking at the
Oh no.
beast. Nah, you're good. You don't have to do a performance for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the other 2 are looking at the beasts right now. What are you guys doing?
Check the satchel.
Oh, poor fellow. He looked so
In front of you?
young. Hmm.
You can see that the sword that he was carrying is of magical property. And as you check the satchel, it has 1 healing potion inside of it. The fate of the knight is unfortunate, as he was so close to getting what could have healed him before he passed away.
Very unfortunate. However, if anyone brave enough to go into the front lines, if you do encounter something, should probably take these.
Oh, yes, I'm sure there are some strong individuals here who would be happy to volunteer.
We'll both look at it.
While looking at him, yeah.
Of course, I will lead the front. Although, maybe someone else should pick up that long sword over there. As you can see, I already have my shield. I don't really can't really use a long sword in my shield.
Well, it doesn't really suit me. But, you know, maybe those other 2.
Could either of you use that knight's sword? Best your
Well,
own.
if I didn't know nobody's
Cool.
gonna take it,
You guys don't
So-
want it?
Cyrus is gonna take that potion of healing.
Well, it doesn't quite fit into our hands, in our styles of combat.
You look like you're capable with a sword.
I mean, yes, but I mean, look at it. I'd rather really use mine. I mean, look at this beautiful rapier. May not be that much, but
It
I
is
mean,
quite
it's,
beautiful.
not to mention it's also
Well,
clean.
if no one wants it, I would just help myself to it. How does that sound?
Oh, it's great for me. I was never really keen on using
Don't
things
mind if I
like
do.
that.
So Helga goes and takes the longsword.
This is quite marvelous.
So, anything about the creature that
Vice.
you've seen? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Vice looks at the like he looks like he was looking at the creature, and he points to a neck on it, like a wound on its neck that looks like it's been sliced from the longsword that Helga picks up. And he looks over at the ground.
Do you see? Check this out.
I'll give you a second. Wrong voice.
Check this out right here. We should be able to find somewhere there were other individuals here. It looks like the entrance is open to the temple, slightly.
Indeed, maybe this man told them to go ahead.
Could be.
And it
He
looks like there's
deserved
a
this
rock in there.
warrior's death.
Whatever the case, it looks like it was forcefully opened. We should
What
make
a-
haste.
I suppose you're right. What a brave individual. Staying behind so they could go ahead.
Probably. Or it could have been something else.
Well then, let's head
Well,
inside.
Usk,
Yes,
Good idea.
let's make haste out of the sun. Ugh. Not used to all this heat.
Ronan. You said you're not good with a sword. Looks like you're good with a rapier, though. Is that right?
Well, yes. I mean, it's not that I'm not good with it, it's just more of my, preference. Like, Ronan looks at this beast as he's, like, slowly passing through. Oh, goodness. What
Oi.
a manner of
Oi,
beast.
Helga. You coming or what? What are you doing?
Helga's looking at this sword and marveling at it. And as she's marveling at it,
What the-
something manifests in front of Helga.
Helga,
As it
watch
looks
out.
like some type of spirit. Helga stops looking at the sword as she looks at the spirit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you? Here, let me put this down. I'm not a threat, you see. Here, if we can just shake hands. Nice to meet you. You can call me.
You guys hear the sound of something sharp as it drives through plate mail. A translucent green hand is holding on to Helga's beating heart, as you can see from the back of her. And there's a sound of something soft as a squeamish crush as Helga drops down, lifeless.
What was
She
that?
meant you no harm.
What?
The foolish.
Oh,
It's
why
an
are we all
evil
silent?
spirit.
Let's make our way in.
That thing killed her in one hit. Let's get the hell out of here.
Mhm.
Yes, let's go. Quickly, quickly,
So you
quickly.
guys are all going inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cyrus is like, we'll just do a retreat and we'll deal with it later.
Poor soul.
And so, as you guys draw into this dark chamber, you all start breathing, trying to catch your breath as you ran straight into this chamber. Not knowing if the thing is in back of you, Vice ducks down, trying to see if anything is coming from behind.
I don't see the spirit. Whatever the hell it was doing, it's gone now. What the hell was that? It killed her in one hit.
It's like we'll have to be wary of this place.
Seems like an evil spirit, I would assume. I don't know.
Probably what did those soldiers in from that Chancellor's story.
So
If it
we
wasn't
can
that
stay
beast.
far away.
Or whatever it was. Damn it. Why didn't you take the sword, Ronin? No, it's back there.
Maybe it doesn't. Why would I want the sword? Why are you so obsessed with that sword? Did you have something against rapiers?
It glowed. Then,
Why?
your
Why didn't you
sweet
pick up the sword?
magical sword. Because I already have something similar to that.
Instead of complaining about me, maybe you should just take action.
Never mind that. It's dark. We can barely see anything. Does anyone have a torch?
I do. And Cyrus is gonna light a torch.
All right. And so you light your torch. And as you're in this room, the air is still cold and darkness somewhat surrounds most of it. The light of the flickering torch shows in the far north is a statue of an Anubis head. And that's it. Something that looks like a dog. A humanoid dog.
The door to the temple's still open, right?
Do any of you people need torches? I have additional
That's
ones if we
correct.
need it.
I
Oh,
can see
I
in the
would
dark.
greatly appreciate it.
All right. Here, take this torch. And Cyrus hands one torch to whatever his name is.
Ronan. Or
Ronin Serenade at your service.
Ah, yes, Ronan. Here you go.
I'll give a torch to Vice. Be like, I need it not. Ever.
You don't need torches. What manner do you speak? Ah, black magic, isn't it?
That's right. Comes in handy.
And instead of lighting another torch for from Cyrus, he's gonna pull out a lamp and he's gonna light it with oil.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, for Cyrus, yeah. It gives off the same exact thing. So light like I think 20, yeah, 20 distance or whatever. Your lamp. Yeah. So 15 for for the additional 30 feet. So actually let me change that for you slightly.
I'll expend one
Ugh,
oil
one
flask.
second. Oh yeah. It's already doing it. Yeah, 30 by 15. Yep. Okay, that's very good. All right. So who has torches burnt on right now? Just Vice and Cyrus.
No,
Yeah.
Ronan
Well,
has one. Because I gave
I-
my torch to Ronan.
Ronan has one too.
Yeah, I gave my
yeah.
torch to Ronan.
Just in case we get separated, I can give all of mine to Ronan if he needs.
It's all good. I have a torch here.
The eyes of the old great one see far. Also, I can't really see as clearly in this lighting, but it's okay.
Oh
Wait,
boy,
what's
it's
your dark
eerie.
vision? What is it? 'Cause you can see
120
in
feet.
darkness or whatever. What is it? What's the range? 120 feet. Okay, there, change that.
All right.
There you go. So it's slightly, light. Not as much as if you had a torch, but it's still good.
Mhm.
You sure
because
you
you
don't
have
want a
any hands,
torch?
I don't think, or
'Cause
whatever.
I have multiple torches.
It's all right. I have 9 myself.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Just kidding.
Well, if any of you like music, I do have a horn.
Let us keep quiet for
Don't
now.
you fucking play that here.
It was a joke.
Staff, idiot.
It's a joke. Lighten up, right? We need to boost our morale.
Well, you know, sometimes music has boosting
What is
power.
this place? There's an oak. Whatever the hell.
Temple of Nefu. Whoever that is. Well, it's
Temple of Nepu, they said. If I remember correctly.
yes.
Ronan, as you draw your torch onto this ornament of this beetle, there are words inscripted onto the beetle that are unfamiliar to you.
Looks like there's some sort of language on this. Well, I can't read it, but yeah, maybe one of you guys can. Must say though, quite a design. Honestly, if this place wasn't so scary, it'd be a marvel to look at.
Let me try take a look at this. Alright. Use comprehend languages and I touch the inscription. Is anyone else? Can anyone else
Yeah,
read
so it's
this?
going to take you 10 minutes
Oh,
to
okay.
read. Since it's a ritual, so you don't have to spin a spell slot. It's a ritual,
Oh,
so
okay.
did you want to take 10 minutes out to try to read it?
Can anyone else comprehend this?
So
From the looks,
Cyrus is
as everybody looks at it, you cannot.
Alright.
okay.
None of you can.
Well, just a precaution, you know,
It is a language
case
that
it
is
tells us
foreign to all of you.
anything intriguing. So I would you be alright if I spent a little while interpreting this? Keep an eye out for spirits like that. Green one.
Sure, whatever it takes. Well, what about the two of you? Any objections?
No. We need to find out what this means.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do it then.
You're
All right. As you approach the inscription and read off of it and use your comprehend languages, it tells a tale of a warning as it talks about the Ankh of 1,000 curses is buried deep within the temple, sealed beneath this place. The text warns that those who seek it must tread carefully, for its power holds it's bound by an ancient malevolent force. In the Ankh of 1,000 curses, it translates to the Black Ankh.
All right, I'll relay this to the rest of the group, but didn't give any clues exactly. It just says we must tread carefully. So, ancient malevolent force here. Probably beyond our means
You
to
read it.
handle.
A light shines on the eye of one of the Anubis statue of the dog head. And the right eye slowly lights up as well. And as they each open up, on the left side of the room, a dark red energy of wall of energy radiate, as well as on the right side.
Oh,
Wait,
that doesn't look good.
what's going on? We have to figure out what we have to do. How do we get down from here? There's lower places, right? The Ankh is below us.
Oh
That's
my
true.
goodness.
Anything special about these pillars that I can notice?
They look like normal.
They look like normal pillars. And as you guys are talking and traversing, the right side moves ever so close. And so does the left.
I'm not sure what to do.
Maybe it's something to do with the statue itself.
What do we do? Maybe it seemed to have caused those pillars to... The energy does radiate. What do we do? Anything.
Maybe if we hit them.
Hit the eyes.
Well, all right. Let's go for it.
All right. I'll aim for the one on the
All right, so,
left.
let's go ahead and roll initiative. Ronan, you're up first.
All right. I go and I'm just like, oh goodness. Oh, all right, I'm gonna try my best. And I start making my way towards it.
Okay. So
Oh,
it is
whoops.
really high up. So to describe you the statue,
Yeah.
it is literally like 70 feet up in the air where the eyes are. So you're gonna have to probably like climb up there if you're trying to hit it close range and hit it. If you're trying to do that,
Can
give me a climb check.
Can I try to throw
Just
my
tell me what you're gonna
dagger?
do. You don't have to ask me. Can you?
Oh, right.
You don't have to ask me,
Goodness.
can you? You can just
I'm-
do it.
I'm gonna get over where I'm at, and then I'm gonna try to throw my dagger at it. I am thinking like I probably won't hit it, but I gotta try something. So I'm gonna try to
Go ahead
hit
and target
the
it
one
and
on the
do
right.
your attack against it.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. Dagger flies flat as it misses on the right side. And how many daggers do you have? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's only one.
I
So it
hand
falls
you
down.
dagger.
So you're probably gonna have to, it falls down. You didn't lose it, but it goes over here into this corner. So you're gonna have to like try to like get over there to pick it back up.
I will try to like use the rest of my movement to like get in like that vicinity somewhat. So I have to do, be like, oh, I had a feeling I'd miss. Good luck to you guys. And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Vice. as he drops his lantern and takes out his longbow and tries to attack the one that you just attacked. And Vice misses just as well.
Damn it. Yeah. I don't think I can do it. It's hard.
It is now Cyrus, your turn.
Right? Cyrus is gonna target one of the eyes. He's gonna pull out a javelin and try to launch it at it.
All right, go for it. It misses.
Well,
All right.
it might be
Oh, sorry. The
fast.
glowing eyes. This one is right here. Give me a second. This one pulls it a little bit closer. Now it's up for the left eye. What were you gonna say, Cyrus?
Cyrus is gonna try to get closer to the statue. Oh, can't move.
Okay. So it's
Oh,
70
it's not my
feet up.
turn.
Yeah, you can't move right now. Go ahead and do. Yeah, go ahead and move right now. So if you stop right there, yeah, now you're gonna have to start to climb. It's still 70 feet up in the air. Yeah. So, all right. Mildred, Millie, it's your turn.
Right. Maybe stay towards the left side, Vice. I'll target the right eye with an Eldritch Blast. Ugh. I'm gonna lucky that. Go finally, I'm lucky. Yeah. Yes.
Hey.
Ooh, awesome! And it just shatters as the eye breaks, and the energy spiraling wave disappear from the right side.
Oh, it seems to do the trick. All right, it's up to you. And I'll look at Ronan.
Ronan, it's the turn.
Actually, sorry. sorry. Can I give him both of my daggers?
I'm sorry. What?
May I walk up to him and give him my daggers? I have 2 of them.
Oh, object interaction. Yeah. You can do that. So yeah, you can give him 2.
Oh, thank you. Sure. I don't have too much hope for me, but I'll try my best.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm unable to
All
use
right. So
the
you have 2
menu.
daggers in your inventory.
Oh, okay then.
Wait, I
Oh, here. I
In order to use the menu, you have to unclick the green lock button to delete things. So you have a green lock button on the right of next
Okay,
to
got it.
journal. Click that, it'll unlock it, and then you can start
All
making
right.
edits.
Thank you.
well,
All right, Ronan, it's your turn.
so I'm gonna just move over here, and I'll stance up, and I'll try to throw this dagger again. All right, hopefully it hits. And then he cocks back. He throws it.
Oh. Very
And
good.
that's a hit. You hit it for 5 points of damage. And you hear
Oh,
and it's almost about to break.
it looks like it's almost about to break. Okay, well, I guess you guys can take care of the rest,
As
right?
it's almost about to break, from the south of the room, a figure appears again. As the spirit comes in.
Okay, now, Vice, get closer, if anything.
All right, Vice. It's Vice's turn. Vice runs up and tries to hit once again the eye as he targets it. And he misses. And he sucks his teeth.
Damn it. What the hell is wrong with me?
At least get further
As
away
he's
from that
trembling.
spirit.
The glowing eyes glow as the energy waves get closer towards you. And it expands across the room.
As if we don't have enough to worry about. I'll keep my eye on the spirit. Cyrus, be careful.
Cyrus, it's your turn.
All right. Cyrus is then going to chuck another javelin at it. Let's try this again.
All right.
By the gods' graces, I shall hit. Cyrus is going to use
Fortunately, it
lucky
almost hits
to
it.
take that 13.
Okay.
So it'll be 13
Absolutely.
plus
And as
4, so
you
that's
do, it
17.
actually hits. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, it's fine. So it hits, and then you hear a psh as the jewel breaks, and the energy waves that was drawing closer get destroyed. And the room starts to turn almost into. Give me a second. Right. So, after the eye shatters, the room falls silent as the spirit is drawing near, as the oppressive like energy dissipates. The ground shakes beneath you, and this is just so funny. I'm sorry. So there's like a short shake, and Ronan, I need you to give me a dexterity check, please. As immediately right underneath you, flight of stairs drops below you as you're about to fall.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Describe what that looks like as you're about to fall
What
and you
the?
do something to prevent you from falling.
As like Ronan sees like the stairs coming down, he kind of just jumps like what the. He just like runs and like grabs and like holds onto this like thing over here. Oh my goodness, that was close.
Absolutely.
We have to hurry. Let's move.
Done.
All right,
All right,
let's
the
go.
game is unpaused.
Oh my god, so much fun. I'm gonna try to get my dagger real quick.
As the spirit is drawing.
Ronan,
And
3
then
daggers.
coming. Ah. As I jump down.
And as you jump down, all of you go into the darkness that transcends towards the stairs below, not knowing what is going to happen in the next room. And so, as you continue to go down the stairs, it is dark. Who's carrying torches? Once again, same
I have
people.
9.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
sorry.
people.
I still have mine on.
Yeah, I have my lamp, so that didn't go out.
Give me a second. Put you guys back on the torches. And so, as you're in this room, guys, you see that there is a stone door that is slightly ajar, but it looks like it's not enough for a body to fit in the front door in front of you. However, as you continue to walk down into this room, every now and then you hear the sound of something snoring above you. as you hear a small squeak every now and then.
Is the ceiling pretty high, or is it low ceiling room and the
It's
floor
very
above
high.
us? Oh, okay.
Well, what are you? Tell me what you're doing. What are you doing? To look
I'm
around?
examining the
I'll
the
let you know what you do.
skeletons and the door.
Okay. So you peer upon the door. Like I said, it's made of stone and looks like it, quite heavy and old.
I'll quietly try to press my weight against the door and open it if I can. Let's not wake the sleeping thing above us.
Please give me a stealth check as you're carefully trying to push this door, which is quite heavy. And you're able to do so. Making small amounts of noises, but not enough to wake whatever it was that was slumbering above you. As you look up, Mildred, what you see above you that was sleeping, they look like bats. However, you probably don't want to be in that room far too longer to investigate.
Nor does this next hallway look very inviting. Regardless, we have to make our way forward. Carefully step in. Careful where you tread. This floor looks suspiciously pocked with marks.
Just have to be extra careful.
Are you whispering or talking? I shouldn't actually.
As he yells across the entire room.
I don't know. I'm not talking loud.
I need for you to give me a stealth check, Ronan.
Oh.
Luckily, I have lucky. just for situations like this. You know, he's lucky. Wait, did I do it
Use it
twice by
twice.
accident?
You did it twice.
Oh, that's weird. It's actually funny because it only used once on my thing here. But yeah. In any event, let me do that again. Ah. Well. Uh,
And the way we're doing lucky is in this one shot, you can only do it once. So,
you know, in a way, that's also kind of lucky, right?
as Ronan is talking, and you try to keep your voice down, Mildred, with his joyful demeanor, he says what he says to you quite a little bit loud. And then he gives that little small laughter as he gives, and something shifts on the top as something wakes up above you.
Oh,
And as
for
it wakes up
fuck's
above you, for fuck's sake, one starts flooding around and it starts to wake up all the other ones in the room as sturges start to show their appearance. And they all start to get ready to see their first meal, which is Ronan. I need for everyone
Oh!
to roll initiative.
What? Ah! Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Shall we just
That
make a
one
run for
sturge
it?
going ahead of you, Ronan.
Oh boy.
So we got him. The double ones. All right.
Yeah.
So we begin combat. First Sturge wakes up and dashes at Ronan as it does a blood drain attack. And it does, so it latches into you, Ronan, hitting you for 4 points of damage, and it sticks in your skin on you. You take 4 points of damage, sir, as it starts to suck your blood.
No.
We're down to 13 points of HP, my good sir.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
is now your turn.
Oh God, it's in me. Ah! And I'm gonna like try to like run through. Ah, quick, save me! There's a lot of them. Ah! And
Just
I
fight
run
back.
through. And then I want to try to like burn this like well, not burn. I want to try to stab the scourge that's like on me with my sword or my rapier.
Nope, you can attack it.
So let me do that.
Target it.
And just be like, get off me! I'm not your food.
Oh, nicely done. As you kill the sturge that's on you, it drops down as it gives a squeal, and it's dead.
Oh, I hope I didn't catch any diseases. Oh, there's so many of them. It's like, you know, Ronan runs over here, and then that'll be his turn. It's just like, quick, you need to kill those things.
Quit yelling! Keep your voice down, idiot! You're the reason why we're in this mess.
First Sturge runs towards Cyrus as it tries to go for a blood drain attack, and it misses. The next Sturge does the same thing as it tries to go in there, and it misses. The next one tries to go in for Cyrus as well, and it misses. The next Sturge draws ever so closely, and it hits you, latching onto you, Cyrus. You take 4 points of damage. It is now Mildred's turn.
Great. I'll target the one that is closest to me with a Eldritch Blast.
So it is disadvantage because it's 5 feet next to you.
Oh. My bad. Okay. I'll target the one next to...
So you have an enemy. No, it doesn't matter. If you have an enemy next to you in D&D,
Oh,
5e,
okay, got it.
and you try to use a range attack, it's always with disadvantage. So you
All right.
probably want to just use like a
I'll
close
just
range
use
weapon
armor.
if you have one, or something else.
Okay, got it.
Armor?
It's more important to kill them, so I'll use my sickle against the one closest to me then. Take a swing. Yeah. Fuck.
So it dodges to the side.
I'm not so good at close combat.
Anything else?
But that's all I can do.
All right. Cyrus, you're up.
Cyrus is going to use Word of Radiant. He's going to cast Word of Radiant.
Word of Radiance.
Oh.
Nice little 15-foot cube. Nice. That may kill some of them. All right, so they got to make a Constitution saving throw. Or take no damage. Not even half.
Yeah, it's a suck. Yeah, it's a hit or sucks spell.
Yeah, save or suck spell. Bruh, what the hell?
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Does the one that's
That's
on
pretty
me
good.
also die? That's like actually attached to me die.
Let me see. Which one was that? Hold on.
I can't remember which one.
Okay. Yeah. So that one actually did what's it called? Did get blown. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it dies yet though. Some of these guys have more HP than 2. They range from that. So let's see. It does 2 points of damage. So all right, so one of them dies from that, and the other still stands.
Including the one attached to me.
The one that attached for you actually is the one that died.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
All
I
right.
can't move because then I get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you can move. You could move.
Yeah, I could move. You know that's a good thing. I could move. I
You could move.
absolutely could. Do I have anything else I can do? Nope. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, Sturge. It comes in trying to get you, and it misses. Next one comes in trying to surround you, and it misses. Next one flies over your head. Let me see. Oh wait, that's this one right here. There you go. So is that him? Oh, that's one. That's right here. All right. So one flies over to the outside. Yeah, these guys are all surrounding you, and it misses. Another one flies over you, and it hits you for 7 points of damage as it sticks into your skin.
We're gonna lucky that. We're gonna lucky that.
All right. And it misses.
All right.
I feel like I'm having deja vu.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
one
will be useful.
draws close. As this one tries to surround you as well. And it misses. That is the end of its turn. Next up is Vice, who draws his sword and critically kills one of the ones that was. Oh yeah, he kills the one that was actually like draining your blood.
So
As it
unnecessary.
perishes. I know, right? I got a crit on that. So literally, as this thing is draining your blood, he immediately sees it on the back, and he just takes his sword with a quick slash and drives it down into the floor.
On your feet. Must get moving. Come on, Ronan. Don't cower away. We have to help him.
No worries. I actually have an idea.
Ronan, it's your turn.
All right. And I start making my way. Cyrus, you're a tough guy, right? You think you can handle a little bit of pain? I can save your life?
Not exactly dying right now. And I could use some help.
Okay, then. Brace yourself. This might sting, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You're a tough guy. As I, start casting. And I'm going to use Thunder Wave. Can I get them all? Ooh, nah, I can only... okay. So I'll be able to get most of them. But,
you can rotate this spell template, right? Maybe.
Well, it's a square, though, so... it won't make much of a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15-foot
15
cube.
feet. Yeah, you're supposed to get it. It's 15 feet.
Yeah, but you'd be caught in it. I'm actually trying to see if I can get you not caught in it.
A Constitution
true.
saving throw. But okay.
I think it's... because there's only going to be one left. Yeah,
there's
we'll
one
do
left,
it like
then.
that.
Alright.
And I go and I fire Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave! Yo! Huh?
So, time to teach you about this spell.
Oh, yeah.
Thunder Wave emits from you. It says it in the first sentence.
Oh, that's right. No, I that's what I thought, too. And then I confused myself, because then I was like, oh, wait, it's a cone. I can just put it. And I was like,
So, give
well,
me a
back to
second.
plan A. Yeah. That's fine. That was the original intention.
Blow that up. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to hit all of them. But only have, what's his name? Cyrus in it.
And me.
Well, not her, Cyrus.
Okay.
So I need for all of you.
Oh, yeah.
Because it emanates from
Oh.
you. It's 15 feet cube.
Oh, that's
Everybody besides Ronan.
Oh, no.
You did this at Cypher when you were. Remember, you did this at Cypher when you were in Harbin Wester's house or whatever. And you blew all those guys out of the window.
I can't think straight when I'm panicking.
I like if you read the first sentence, a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. And that was completely missed.
You're all tough, right? I'm sure we can handle it. I don't want to get too far in.
I took half damage.
Cyrus, give me a Okay, Cyrus takes half damage. So does Millie, and Price gets blasted as he gets pushed 10 feet out.
Oh my god.
He's gonna take 6 points of damage. Give me a second. Let's see. This Sturge immediately dies without a save. HP is way too low to even. This Sturge dies as well. And I'm gonna say that this Sturge is like next to it. It's in the box area, so yeah, this one also gets completely annihilated. And yeah, you guys go ahead and subtract the half damage if you got hit by the thunder wave.
Yeah, I got it.
Take 3 points of damage.
Some of them are dead, right? Sorry about that, but
Did you think about what you were doing before you did that?
I'll have you know I don't work well under pressure. I'll have you know I don't work well under pressure. Listen, I was the one.
Start thinking, Ronan. Start thinking.
I'll try. I'm not the one that wanted to be summoned. And then Rhoda's like, feeling like, oh god, I'm a menace. He like runs back here again.
Oh look.
And he ends his turn.
That's in front of Cyrus. This Sturge is going to try to go for another blood drain, and it misses. Mildred, Millie, it's your turn.
We want to avoid any damage at all, if possible. Does this
You can
count as
actually-
5 feet away from me?
Yeah, you could do Eldritch Blast now, I think.
You're away from it.
All right.
Yeah, you're away from it.
I'll target the one at the
than that.
northmost and Eldritch
Okay.
Blast. Ah, damn it.
Did you want
All right.
use Lucky?
Maybe. But I mean, we're not going to get any chances for rest in this place. Like, limited. I'm pretty sure. Because that ghost is going to catch. Alright. Alright, better.
There we go. I think it's blasted into oblivion.
And I'll step back as well.
All right. Cyrus, you're up. Three of them
Cyrus-
are clumped together right in front of you.
Yep, Cyrus is gonna use Word of Radiance again.
All right.
Oh wow.
Oh
One
boy.
point of damage coming up. Let's so
Damage is damage. Two of them failed. Let's go.
so two of them take one point of damage. All right, and the rest is still standing. There we go. We're all still
Cyrus
standing.
is
actually.
Cyrus gonna use his bonus action to take that potion of healing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Wow, exactly what I needed. So Cyrus is back up.
Ooh.
Just in case.
Hey.
All right, so you were back up.
And Cyrus will stay put.
All right, you got one more left that you bought with the leftover gold that you had when you create your character. Okay,
Yep.
so boom, boom, boom. Next up is the Sturge. They're going in for 3 consecutive attacks against
Oh,
you.
no.
One hits, another one misses. Oh, you take 12 points of damage. Did you want to use Lucky on one of those, or 2 of those?
Nah. Cypress will take the damage.
All right. So you take 12 points of damage, and 2 of them are
Oh.
attached to you.
Oh, no, that's not what. That's not what I. But there we go.
God damn, that's a lot of blood. I didn't even expect that much blood to come
Oh
out.
god! It splashed in my face! Oh, it's all over us!
Well, good thing I took that
Oh,
potion of
man.
healing before this.
Next up is Vice, who tells Millie to move as he takes his bow and tries to aim at one of the Sturges that's lashed onto. Actually, he tries to hit the one. I don't want this dude rolling a 1 and then some Sturge attached to you, and then you just get hit. So he throws the longbow at it. It hits the Sturge that didn't attach to you, and that one dies. Ronan, it's your turn.
All right, leave it to me. This time I won't mess up. I go and I make my way, and I'm gonna try to attack this scourge over here, and like hit it with my rapier. You know, I stance up
Right.
and I go like, on guard. I swing. Oh my goodness! Why am I so bad at this? Would I just make my way backwards here?
Yeah, I can't do an opportunity attack because it's attached to Cyrus.
I'm sorry, Cyrus. I'm just not at my best. And I end my turn.
Millie, it's your turn. Cyrus is getting his blood just drained. What do you do?
I'll target the one furthest north
Okay.
with the Eldritch Blast. Ooh, really coming in with the.
Ooh, nicely done. 4 points of damage, and it is destroyed.
Cyrus, hang in there. And you, no more causing
Cyrus.
foolishness.
I will do my best. It's just it just happened. I don't know.
Some of you never grew up, or you had to be silent. Apparently.
Cyrus, try to take care of the last one. It's gonna drain your blood. I've seen these things in my own homeworld.
Try. Sorry, it's my turn, right?
Yes, it is, sir.
All right. Cyrus gonna pull out a javelin with one arm and try to stab the Cyrus that's on the bug that's on him.
Surge. Yep.
Surge.
No.
Oh.
Well,
My goodness.
you know what? No, I'm not going to use lucky. I'm going to use a bonus action to do another potion of healing.
Oh, all this
It's your last one.
unnecessary sturging.
Well,
Unnecessary sturging.
that's the
All
end
right.
of my turn.
Well, next up is the Sturge. As it starts to drink your blood, it doesn't have to make any type of check, any type of thing. So it's gonna drain +3, 5 HP from you.
Oh,
Good thing I took that potion. Again, I almost went down
Yes,
because
sir. Yes, sir. So that is what it does, and that is the end of its turn. Next up is Vice, who runs in and he takes out his sword. What the fuck?
There we go. Good job.
It's unnecessary crits. As he just kills it in one fell swoop, it bats down to the floor and he stomps on it as you hear the squish.
all right.
Bastards
Well,
they are.
feel the best right now.
Ronan, I vote you go in front now.
And
Cyrus
he
has been.
bonks. Can't remember his name.
Ronan.
On the top of the head,
Ronan,
and it says, "Ugh, it is
Good
your
old
doing."
Ronan.
But
You
I
cure
heard that
wounds?
you. I heard right before gonna heal that knight that fell. You know cure wounds, right? So use cure wounds on me.
Well, of course. And besides, in fact, it might have been better. Now we won't be ambushed by those scourges, huh? Here you go, my
That
good
kept
fellow.
quiet.
This will be a much better situation. Always best
Think
to
of
look
it
at the bright side.
as though your vocal cords are damaged from now on. Just whisper. Got it.
Oh, yes. I'll keep my voice very, very low.
Or else we'll damage them for you.
As you all huddle,
Patience wears thin.
as you all huddle into this hallway, the elongated hallway reveals that there is a statue behind you with a couple of another set of inscriptions on it as well.
I give cure wounds on him.
I'll examine the statue. So far, it
All right,
hasn't
you
done
heal for 8
anything.
points of damage. So, since your comprehend languages last for an hour, you're able to
Ooh.
read what it says. The statue talks about something of red liquid, blood, which you can probably translate it from, and something about a dagger in piercing on the hands. The statue also reads the following: Ish blank, blank, blank. Unfortunately, the three words that you see in the middle are withered out through time, and it last ends with ul. As it says, you must speak these words to a door.
Thing.
You don't know
Make
the
a note
middle
of it.
three words.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if we could use all this blood lying around to solve this, but I anticipate that without this, going down this corridor might be a bit tricky.
So, who's gonna lead? Definitely not Ronan, I hope.
May I use my little sickle to like draw a little blood from my finger and put it into its hands? Like some kind of ancient ritual, presume.
As you attempt that, nothing happens.
Well, stick to the side of the wall. I think the statue will target the center if anything happens.
So, who's taking lead?
I'll do it.
Ah, you're always
I'll
so
leave the thing
capable,
be then.
Cyrus. Thank you.
Stop dancing.
Oh, it's just a coping mechanism. Mhm.
Mm.
As you go to the
Seems that
hallway,
there.
you do see blood on the floor. Painted
Uh,
like blood, dried up blood. It doesn't look too old, actually. But it comes from, it trickles out to here, going into this room, and it also goes north as well. You don't know which way the blood came from, but that's where you do see it.
well, looks like we found where our predecessors went.
So it would seem.
Maybe. Press my ear
Millie
to get this
and
north.
Cyrus, as you draw forth next to the north ear, there's the sound of banging. Not from the other side of the room. It sounds faint. It doesn't sound like, it almost sounds like there's another room within the room you're listening to. It sounds like something's banging, like trying to get out of something.
What do you think?
I'm not sure if it's benign or something we should avoid. But regardless, we should make haste so that we can at least find somewhere to rest sometime. Maybe. Alright. And I'll listen to this south door, see if I can hear anything.
You hear nothing coming from that room. It's silent.
Alright. Whatever's up here, they can't get out, seems. Shall we check out the north place? Seems a little bit safer than that blood trail room.
Or
Maybe.
At least we have time to run before whatever's in there, breaks their
all right,
entrapment.
all right. I'll open the door.
Alright.
As you open the door, you see that it's empty except for 3 treasure chests that sit within the room, untouched.
Before Cyrus walks in, he wants to look at the ground with what vision he has to see if any loose tiles, wires, anything that resembles like a
Yep.
trap or a trick.
Absolutely. Cyrus feels as though in order to do that, he has to get closer. As you
Closer.
draw within the room, and describe what you're doing, and I'll just let you know if you see anything. In character.
Was Cyrus is just kind of waving his lamp around, kind of going on one knee, checking around the floor, sees like there's any loose tiles, any wires, anything that looks out of sort that looks like
Absolutely.
it could be a trigger for a trap.
As your eyes dart across the room left and right as it looks at these old ancient tiles, and you see nothing of the sort. Only that your eye darts at these 3 treasure chests. If they are treasure inside, you don't know.
Looks like the room is clear. You guys can come in.
Okay.
Thank you.
The only thing that's not clear is these 3 treasure chests and this door over here.
No, these chests look fishy. I wouldn't trust them.
You hear the
Who knows?
sound
They
of
may be
banging
booby
coming
trapped.
from this door over here, and it sounds like furious, like boom, 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 boom. It doesn't sound like any person is making an audible sound in there.
Be
Hmm.
quiet.
It would seem that there's something not
Did we
human
find
in
anything?
here.
Yes, it
No.
doesn't sound like it's trying to get for help or anything. Sounds like it's
trying to
after.
get out. You could just continue on and leave it be.
Indeed, I don't know. Maybe something in these chests could help us later on, but do you want to risk it?
Well, I was talking more about the door.
True.
What do you 3 think?
Well, I'm just going to trust your judgment. Lead the way. You don't want to break anything. Or get us killed.
Well, how about you 3 vacate the room and I'll try one of these chests. And if something happens, I'll be the one to face the blow of it.
If you insist, though, okay.
I
I'll
can't wait
just
to
go
have
out this
everybody
way.
go one by one. Next up, we'll have Ronan take the next chest.
Can I detect can I use an Arcana check to see if I detect anything magical?
Sure, go for it. As you're trying to sense some type of magic.
Bleh.
You're not quite sure if there are any runes on it at all. It looks like a normal chest box to you.
All right. Well, feeling lucky, I will. I will peer. See if I can crack the chest slightly and peer in.
Absolutely. So as you crack the chest and peer in, almost with a grasp of force, the chest swings open by itself. And I need for Cyrus, Ronan,
Oh,
and Vice to give dexterity saving throws. Sorry, dexterity checks, please. As a gust of wind draws from the room out into where you guys are standing at, almost attempting to blow out your torches.
I have a lamp. I'm gonna roll that though.
And you're good.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good then.
All right. Yeah. No matter what.
Yep. Yeah. And let me see Vice. Do. Vice.
Oh wow. Everybody's
So
good.
Vice is the only one As you need a
Oh.
16 or higher to
Never mind.
hold it. And that's it. Ronan, your torch blows out. But even though your torch blew out, Cyrus is still holding onto his lantern, giving you light. Vice is able to withhold before, like, put his body in front of the wind before it blows out.
Damn it. My apologies.
And that's it.
I
It is
don't
an
think
empty
these are
chest.
worth it. Alright. Shall we go towards the ominous blood run room? I'll give you another torch, Ronan.
Oh,
Or I'll
much appreciated.
give you like half my torches. Like 5. I'll deplete the number to 4. So I had 9.
Well, thank you, thank you. Oh, boy, that was quite a little gust, wasn't it? Well, a little breeze is better than whatever we dealt with earlier.
And so, do you reignite your torch?
Oh yeah.
What was that? Why would it just want to blow out our torches?
It's trying to make us vulnerable, perhaps. Good
Yeah,
thing.
maybe it was.
Go ahead.
Oh, maybe it was just trying to intimidate us, you know? A sudden breeze down here? Ominous.
You guys hear the sound of something wailing.
Push against the
drawing
door
closer.
slightly and see if it's
You
opening
probably
at
should
all.
act fast.
Um.
So you do. And it opens. And you see a room with a bowl of dried up blood. An inscription on it with a painting of something. However, you would have to draw closer to see what this is.
All right, I'll see if I can interpret that inscription.
And as you do, you interpret the inscription. It reads 3 words in no particular order from top to bottom. It reads Mal Tor Fa. And the drawing on the depiction of the inscription depicts someone with a lot of red blood-stained hands and putting it on the wall after they have given out this incantation to open the door. And it has the blood vase next to them. At the end of the corner of the room is a ceremonial dagger.
Ugh. All right. You 3. Come in here quickly, Yiddish. And I don't know where this door is, but I'll take the dagger.
Right? I'm going to put that in
Oh
your
boy.
inventory. You're taking the ceremonial dagger.
Oh, it's so ominous.
Hmm. Bowl of blood. Could have something to do. Did I notice anything on the walls, like any sort of relief of a door or anything?
Yes. So as you check the walls, on the left side, there is a door that you have not seen before. A large stone door with different symbols on it. And there's another picture of someone cutting themselves, drawing lots of blood, and putting their hands on the wall, drenched with their own blood.
Well, it falls to the one dabbles in dark magic to do this, I suppose. You three be wary of the spirit. I will try this. um, May I sense anything arcane to help me divine the order of words?
Though you try, nothing comes to you.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and make sure I don't slit where vital artery is, but I'll use the dagger on my hand. Drip blood
You use
into
it
the
on one
bowl.
hand, as you describe, and you're tripping a lot of blood on the left hand. Please roll me a 1d4, and that is how much damage you take.
It's
You take
pretty
3
big
points
gash.
of damage.
Ugh. All right.
And as you trickle, the blood pours into the bowl. Filling it up.
Well, if this fails, I lived a good long life. All right, I'll dip my hands in so they're covered in the blood.
Your hands are covered in the blood. It's wet.
All right, I'll go over to the left
That
side
quickly
and
before it dries up.
place them on the wall.
So the left side
Oh.
is just it's not a that's not the door. That's just a
Wait.
drawing of the door that you haven't
Fuck.
seen.
All right.
You should act
Let's see.
quickly and find this door. The door in front of you does not look like the door that was on the wall.
All right.
As you come to the edge of the corner, you do see a large door.
All right. Here
that
goes
looks
nothing.
exactly like what you saw.
Or behind you.
Thank you. Gives me confidence. I'll put my hands on the door. Ishmael Tor Faul.
It lights up, and the blood starts to drain into the door. But nothing happens. You feel as though you said the 3 words that are missing incorrectly.
I need to get more blood on my hands.
You do. So you would have to cut yourself again.
With haste. I'm gonna just light a torch myself really fast because y'all don't have to follow me around. All right, because apparently my dark vision is not very useful. All right, I'll cut myself again. And 1d4.
Please roll me a 1d4. Yep.
Oh, phew. Okay.
All right. Take 1 point of damage.
I already have a gaping wound, so only open it a bit larger. Dip my hands into the trickling blood. Well, let's see if this
So
works.
for the first one, you said Ish Tormal. What did you say it again? For
I
the
said
first one you said?
Ishmael Tor Faul.
Okay, and that was incorrect. So, if 4. As you realize something, here's what stays. So there are five runes show up. The first 2 stay from Ish Tor, and the last one of Ul stays as well. You're
All
missing
right.
2 in the middle, which you haven't said yet.
I'll say Ish Fa Tor Mal U.
Door
Ah,
opens up.
quickly now.
Oh, you're quite good at this. I must
All right,
say.
just
I have to ask, where did you learn to do all of this? Is there something that you worship that you should tell us about?
listen. I worship someone, some entity that is beyond this plane. However, I have the ability to comprehend languages, even this foul language in which these inscriptions are written.
Is it a dark god?
You could say that. However, he has only brought joy into my life. Joy in finding meaning in the chaos.
Does this god harm others?
Why are
I
you
haven't.
asking so many questions? We need to get out of this.
Because, don't you see? She's probably going to linger us, drawing us closer to whatever it is. I don't know if I can trust her. She's a witch. I've seen such magics in my world. And it
If it
has
were not
never
for this
aimed
witch,
good intentions.
if it were not for
Well,
this
we're-
so-called witch, you would still be stuck out there.
I mean, I don't care as long as we get through this. Don't
and
be
also,
so
we're not in
picky.
your world anymore. Perhaps in her world or in
Listen,
this world, this is
I
quite
think I
normal.
know. No, you can't be blabbering on about...
And as soon as he is yelling, the sound of a whale,
Get on with this. We have no time. I'm equally as confounded as you are by the situation. Trust me.
Go ahead,
If I
Delta.
do
You're the only
anything
one who can read this.
odd, feel free to
No,
lay your blade at my throat if you wish.
as you see that there's a switch on the right
Indeed.
over here.
I walked up to it. Did I see
And it's
anything
too
in
dark to see
particular?
what's at the end. Feel as though you just see a switch. That's it.
Make my way around these sarcophagi?
They look like stone sarcophagi. However, they don't have any type of opening. There is a
Step
symbol
carefully.
of a sword, and also it looks like a hand imprint on the at the end of each sarcophagi where you can place your hands.
All right. I do see some fearsome Reaper statues at the end.
There's a door over there that I see. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I can't be much help. I can't read any of this language.
Do I see any inscriptions anywhere?
You do not see any inscriptions.
Oh, all right. Well, I've already done some some shady things to get through here, and I'll put my hand on this sarcophagus. The hand
Go
imprint.
ahead and click on it. Try right clicking or double or yeah, try right clicking or I forgot if it's right click or double click. Let me see something. Once you do that.
I'm doing both, or all three.
Double right click. Double right click. Double right click. A blue light appears.
Well,
That's it.
seems benign enough. Why don't you try more of these?
It seems like. I'll try this one over here.
I guess I'll try this one right
As you
here.
touch your hand on it, there is a shake. You hear something, sounds like it slightly opens south of you, and the ground shakes as well,
Well done, Ronan.
and the lights
I
turn
think.
off. Vice looks around.
I don't think that was right.
I see.
So there's a pattern for all this. So that one right there is it's the first one, and I guess we need to find the other one. So we know this one I touched right here is not the right one.
Or was that Ronan touching it or Cyrus touching it that caused it?
Cyrus.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right.
So
Mhm.
so it seems like there's a pattern of some sort of game here. And it looks like the one I touched was not the correct one, but the one you touched must have been the correct one to start with.
All right. I'll lay my hands on it again.
So this middle one right here, the one I touched was the one that caused that shake. So I guess we won't touch that one for now.
Right. Just to avoid that one then. Oh,
It's supposed to make some kind of pattern, maybe.
maybe if I
Right.
touch the one right here. Then I want to try to touch this.
Double right
Right,
click.
double right
Double
click.
right click.
It's like left
You do
clicking the
that.
whole time.
Another shake.
Oh god! Ah!
Turn off. I got it.
Oh, thank you. Well, okay, that also does some shaking.
You hear something at the end, as something towards the end of the hall sounds like something's creaking open, even
Ooh.
more so.
It looks like the more we get wrong, the
The end
more
of this dark hall.
the chances are we're gonna have something come out.
Oh,
So
I
we
didn't
know
mean to
that.
click there. I was just dragging a screen around. So sorry.
So we know these two here in the middle are not the right one. So we have 6 other ones on our left and our right.
All right. Well, who feels lucky?
Is there anything about the Cyrus is kind of looking around at all the coffins. He notice anything about the symbol? Like, so this symbol right here, like in the first one, do any of these symbols seem to match, or are they all the same for all the other coffins?
All the symbols are the same. The only thing that you see is that you're able to place your hand in there, and there's a switch on the right side of the hall towards the entrance.
You said the switch is there because we touched the coffin, or it was always there, no matter
It was
what.
always there.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I say that's all you see.
Okay.
It was there when we came in. I looked at it for a bit.
Okay.
Do we chance another coffin or should we try the switch? I don't know.
I don't know because I I, I I'm thinking maybe perhaps. I'm not a strategist or the smartest person in my military, or a general, but I'm thinking that maybe if we get all of these correct, then we press the switch. And that the switch
Yeah.
won't really do anything until we get all of these correct.
I think this is more of a match situation. We'll need to I mean, there's an odd number for them, but I don't know. Maybe we need to match the
Right.
color.
That's what it seems like. We don't know. And we have 6 more coffins to look at. But what do you think? You think we should well actually what do the 3 of you think? I mean we should, touch this first one over here and then press a switch, or should we just keep touching all coffins? I don't know how many more times we can get this incorrect before whatever's making this noise in this earthquake comes out.
Hard to say. I'm not really sure, but maybe we could try to check out one of the other coffins. That would be my gut instinct.
All right. The blue. The way we would a match a match 2, easier is by turning this blue one off and then trying random coffins to get more information. But are we? May I turn it off at all? Lay my hands to try to turn it off.
You got to ask. Just tell me what you're gonna do. You
I
have to ask
lay
me.
my hands on it to turn it off.
And it turns
All
off.
right. All right.
And as you do turn it off, you hear the sound of shaking.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! It's shaking!
I don't
Right.
think we have too many times to do that.
My mistake. Apologies.
You
And
said something about colors, right?
yes,
Just remember.
blue,
What were the colors?
yellow, and pink down the center.
Yeah.
Blue, yellow, pink. Remember that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
All right.
goodness.
I'll lay my hand on this one and then the bottom left. Blue. And one.
No.
Well,
What?
You see Vice as he gets ready for another shake,
all right.
and nothing
Looks like
happens.
there's something to this.
hmm
Ronan, stop running around. We have to think clearly.
Get hold of yourself, Bard.
I'll touch the top left one. Red. Ugh, and color that we don't know.
It helps to.
It's helping nothing. All right. Sorry.
Oh,
So we
should
got
touch
red.
one of these 3.
So we know the 3 in the middle, but we don't know which one. Felk, what do we do?
we could just try to guess. Maybe I could press the one right here on the in front of me here. What do you guys think?
Ronan?
Well,
I don't know about the location of all the colors.
Cyrus.
I think we might have to guess. I don't know what other option we have.
Yes, if we do guess, that'll be our last guess. We can decipher the rest of them, just from what we know.
Right.
You would allow me to do the honors. I believe I can trust my intuition.
Shit. Oh. Let me draw my blade.
Well, are you going to do it?
Indeed. Very well. Here we go.
Oh, there are more than.
As it turns green, they all turn off once again. And a shaking happens. And something starts skittering from the south part of the room.
Oh goodness, oh
Each guys
goodness.
all to roll initiative.
Oh, it never ends.
Millie, it's your turn. What are you going to do as something ominous Wait, how far can you see? In your dark.
120 feet?
Hold on. I thought I put that in there. Don't move anything. Oh wait, I don't know why it's not. Oh, it's not on there. Okay, so you can actually see. What the hell was that? Oh, Steven. Okay. You can actually see that scarabs are pouring out of the lion's mouth south of you, and they are marching towards the group. What do you want to do? The game is unpaused.
All right. From where I am, I have a clear line of sight to them, despite the sarcophagi. Like, are they pretty low to the ground?
No. You're gonna have to like move like either in front of the guys and have a clear view in front of it. Yeah.
All right, got it. All right. I can see them. Stay back.
What do you see?
2 groups of scarabs. And I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at the closest one. No. Alright, do I want to look at them? Sure, I'll lucky it. Just because I'm the foremost one. Alright, sorry about that. No! Alright.
Almost got that 18.
Okay, I'm gonna
Move.
Great.
walk
Cyrus.
back.
Oh, let me put Weiss in there. Oh, okay, so Weiss is going up. Weiss is going to do a ready attack and just prepare to attack whatever's going to come next and draw close to him. Cyrus, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Cyrus is gonna prepare a javelin, and the moment he can see an enemy, he's gonna do a ready action and attack it. He's gonna chuck his javelin at it
Okay.
as a ready action.
All right. So the scarabs move as they draw closer, doing a full dash. And so you can do your ready action as they come and draw close in there next to Ronan.
All right. And he's gonna take out his javelin. He's gonna chuck it.
All right, you hit the scarabs, but there's so many of them. They take half damage. They take 3 points of damage. And Vice is going to do the same thing, chucking some arrows at it. As his ready action. And he does 3 points of damage. Ronan, you're up.
Alrighty. I'll try to do my worth. Believe me. And I run. I'm gonna
Did you
like.
say worth or worth? I thought I heard worst.
I go, I jump, I slide, you know? And can I get between these two over here? Like, can I go over there? I can't tell. Probably not,
Yeah,
right?
you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I go,
yeah, you can. Yeah.
oh,
So there's-
excellent. But then I go and I say, this will be my last one, but don't worry, I'll protect you all with what I've got. And I use, again, Thunder Wave.
Wait, how far are you from
All right,
me?
go for
From
it.
us? Oh, okay.
Don't worry. No! As I let out the electricity from my body.
Hold on, Buckaroo. So I'm gonna draw that 15-foot box.
Oh, did I eat the box away? Oops.
No. Hold on. Yeah, no. I don't even think he did that. Hold on. I think it's like a thing. Hold on. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll do it for you. So this is what it looks like, and it's centered on you. And yeah, okay. So it's 15 feet. Oh, that's a good amount of damage right there, buddy. Oh, let's
Nice.
see what happens if they.
Oh.
Wow. All right, so one of them takes 13 points of damage as the bottom one gets blown 10 feet away from you. So this one gets blown 10 feet away from you, and it takes 13 points of damage. That's good stuff. And this one takes half the amount. So it's going to take 6 points of damage. And that's it.
All
That's
right,
it.
and yeah, and then that. Wait, well, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that'll be all my moves. So just say,
All right.
finish it.
Next up is Vice. As he runs up, trying to move his torch left and right to scatter the beetles away, the scarabs. And he takes out his longsword going for a strike. And he misses. Millie, it's your turn.
All right. From where I am, I'll cast an Eldritch Blast at the northmost group. Kind of skids
You hit them
along.
for 4 points of damage.
All right. I'm gonna do an object interaction with this coffin next to me. Is that possible right now, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Yeah, it's object interaction.
All right.
Red.
Then I'll move over here.
We only
30
do
feet.
one at a time. Absolutely. Cyrus, your turn.
All right. Cyrus is going to point at it with his finger, and he's going to cast Toll of the Dead on it.
Wow. Cool spell.
Wow.
I was wondering what you could do with that shield.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw. And it passes.
No.
Oh man.
Let me say something. Do you want me to touch the sarcophagus right now? I can do that.
The north middle one would be good.
All right.
Oh, wait. No.
Why'd you say?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. the right north, rightmost north one. Apologies. Leftmost
Right?
north one.
Well, I
Left.
was gonna say, I was
Sorry.
the right one. I'm just like, you sure?
Sorry, I forgot you had to press them in order. I just gonna
So-
press the matching one. Yes, that one.
It stays on.
And Cyrus tries to make his way back over here. That's good enough. Fuck it. And he'll end his turn right there.
All right. And so the scarabs start to swarm all over our boy Ronan. Serenade as they crawl up on you for ravenous bites. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh god, it's all over me. No. Wow.
One second. You hold on. You take 7 points of damage because Millie did enough damage to half its HP, and so when it's half, she's cleared out majority of the scarabs. So basically, it does half damage.
Whew.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the thing about swarms. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get rid of prone. You're no longer prone on the floor. Yep. So you just take 7 points of damage, which is half of that, and that's all it does. and they are in your zone basically. So, if the target is a creature, scarab burrows into the body at some point. So,
Uh-oh.
oh shit! These things are inside. So it's literally inside of it. Any creature can use an action to kill the scarabs with. Okay, so they are burrowing in you, and you need to figure out how to get them out of you.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay. So yeah, they're inside of you. And, you can see where they're going inside of you, and yeah, you can use your action to try to pluck them out, or somehow, or think of how to get them out.
I am gonna take my torch. I'm gonna try to burn my.
No, it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet.
Oh, my bad.
It's not your turn yet. Yeah, the bottom scarab has to go at the bottom. So yeah, these guys also run up towards you and try to bite you. And these guys actually hit full because they're almost at half HP, but not fully.
No. Oh God.
And it misses.
Oh, thank God.
And it misses. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right. What are you gonna do on this? It's your turn now.
Well,
Just think the mummy scarabs from that movie, The Mummy. Just think exactly that.
things are looking pretty dire. I'm gonna take my torch and I'm gonna try to burn the part of my body where the scarabs are trying to enter in, and I'll use that as my action.
Absolutely.
As I let out an incredibly.
So
I'm gonna let out incredibly loud, not loud, but it burns sound.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, actually. So give me a 1d4, and that's how much damage you take as you burn away the scarabs as they start to flee out of you. Absolutely. So you take 3 points of damage, and the scarabs leave your body as they run away from the fire.
And then, although it's risky, I will try to run away and take that opportunity attack potentially.
All right.
Oh, thank God. So Rhoda just starts running. He's just like, ah! Oh my God! I almost died. They tried to get in me. Ah! Quick, save
Rhoda,
me!
if you can, touch that top right one.
Okay. If you say so. Here we go. Ah! Ronan tries to slap it.
All right. Go ahead and double right click. It is purple.
Right. It'll be the south middle one next, then.
Next up is Vice. As he just looks over at you, Millie.
Oh, lady. You said the middle one, right?
The one in the middle on the south row, yes.
Damn it. It's over there. Fine, fuck it. I'm going and try to kill these things.
So he goes in there and he takes out his long sword. And he hits it for 3 points of damage. And that's all he could do. Millie, it's your turn.
Right. I'll target this one that's closest to me. scatter and cast Eldritch Blast. Oh. Well. Tried. Just go here and activate it.
Nothing happens.
Right. There's only one that we don't know, which is the leftmost middle row. Sorry. The center row, the leftmost column.
All right, so we'll touch that, and hopefully it'll be a color we already know.
Cyrus, it's your turn.
All right. Cyrus like, let's try this again. He's gonna point at it. He's gonna try to use Toll of the Dead.
Ooh.
All right.
No, why are they so wise?
17 as it passes.
Pretty wise bugs over here. He's gonna try to touch this.
Alright. Now we know what color they all are. Next one would be the bottommost row, rightmost column.
Yep. And Cyrus will try to stand right here and his turn.
Absolutely. And so it is now the Scarab's turn. As the Scarab's right in front of Vice tries to go for a bite against him as they try to crawl up on him.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So it's half damage because it's at half HP. So that's
Okay.
18 points of damage he takes. And he is almost dead. As I start to crawl within him.
Fuck. Fuck. Get these things out. Yeah. That torch worked, right, Ronan?
Oh. Just put it on the area.
Did it work or not?
You need to burn yourself. Do it.
Fuck. Fuck.
He's going to have to do it on his next action.
The pain will hurt, but just
Here.
think of a soothing melody.
And it tries to rush all over Cyrus. But they miss.
get off of me, you bugs.
Ronan, you're up.
Are the
Ronan,
these
try to heal. Try to heal him.
are these ones all inside him right now, or can I target?
Yes, they are. They're all
Okay.
inside of him.
Ah, curses.
Ronan, try to heal Vice.
I'm afraid that
Yeah,
was
sure
all I
would.
had. I've used it. I used everything I've got. At least in this terms of battle.
Oh wait, it's not your turn. Oh wait, yeah it is. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well, in any case, touch the bottom right sarcophagus.
there we go.
Do you want to try to burn burn Vice?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a question because like, I don't
Because
mind
if they
burning him.
exist
But
inside of him on his turn, they might do more damage. I feel.
if I could burn him, I wouldn't mind. No, I don't know if that means I can't turn this thing on.
You have an action.
Oh, okay then.
no,
Yeah.
that's object interaction. D&D, there's
and-
an object interaction, an action, bonus action.
Then yeah, I'm gonna use my action to burn Ronan with my torch on the area where the scarab is.
Roll a 1d4.
All right. I'll go tell him, and I'll tell Vice. Don't worry, I'm sure this won't hurt too much. You're a tough god.
Whew,
There you go.
All
nicely
right.
done.
Yo, something serious, something crazy is about to happen if you roll a 4. So as you roll a 1, he takes because he has 4 HP. So he starts screaming and yelling as the scarabs draw north away from him.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
There's no problem.
Up is Vice, who draws his arrow. But one thing Vice does is he lays his torch down on the ground and putting off a blockade. And he shoots his arrow as he hits it for 1 point of damage.
Oh. It's one scarab.
So he puts the torch there, and I'm gonna a second. So he puts that torch there, and it is like, let me put the flickering light on. The torch is right there. So he starts to draw back further away. Millie, it's your turn.
All right. I'll target the one closest to me.
Great.
About more than 5 feet away. Center of it.
Yeah, you should be fine.
All right.
You're not 5
Eldritch
feet next to it, so
Blast.
it's like 7 feet.
Come on. Hit for once. Okay. Tiny bit
That's
of
a hit.
damage.
4 points of damage.
All right. I'll lay my hands upon this one. It's up to you to get this one, Cyrus. Be careful, though.
Cyrus, it's your turn.
Iris is going to disengage, use an action disengage, and make his way up here.
Absolutely.
Then he'll touch this over here. And that's,
And nothing happens.
yep. And then he is going to end his turn right back here.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of his
Next
turn.
up is the swarm of scarabs that try to get a bite off of you. And they miss,
Nice.
rolling a 1. Ronan, it's your turn.
Get the center one, Ronan. I think it's the key to all of this.
Well, understood. You can leave it to me as Ronan dramatically runs and smacks it with all his might.
And
There!
as you do, there is another rumble. And as all the lights turn off, a door on the southwest opens up. But the
We
scarabs
can leave a
still stand.
torch at the door if we just get through it. Make a run for it.
It is Vice's turn. Vice nods at this, and he bolts through, running into darkness as he doesn't have a torch on him, not knowing what lingers in the other room. Millie, it's your turn.
All right. Y'all can get out by yourselves. Right. Going after Vice. All right. Now, drop a torch, but it can be, easily jumped over, perhaps.
Absolutely. So you drop that torch. Where are you putting it?
Subtract 1 from my inventory.
Right there
Basically,
in the
at
middle of
the door. Yeah.
Okay. It is there. Cyrus, your turn.
I'm gonna try so I can make it through. So he's not gonna disengage. You're just gonna like go around them. You go around them, and now he
Absolutely.
is going to disengage and says, "Ronan, try to make it over here. I'll be waiting at the entrance." And is this an object interaction where I can take out, or is that an action? Can I take out a torch, set it on fire, and throw it in front of me?
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all action and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a
Okay,
lot.
so let's see. Ronan, do you need healing? How you doing?
Very weakened right now, but
All right,
we'll figure it out later.
hold on. Uh, what's it called? Cypher's gonna look at Ronan, and he's going to cast Healing Word on him.
Oh,
All right.
lots of good spells.
He heals for 5 points of damage.
I forgot. I'm a life domain.
Much
Don't they,
appreciated.
isn't there let's see, Disciple of Life? So it says for Disciple
You
of
gotta
Life.
use your divinity, channel divinity.
Oh,
You gotta
it's
use
only
your
for
channel divinity if you're trying to spread HP. It's
No,
only
no,
for
not to
channel
spread
divinity.
No, it's not to spread HP. It says my healing spells are more effective. So whenever I use a spell of first level or higher to restore hit points to a creature, that
Yeah.
creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Okay. Then he heals for 3 extra
No,
points as well. Then
4 extra points because it's 2 plus my level, so it's 4 extra points. So he gets 9 points of healing.
Oh,
Total.
okay.
no, not 2 plus your level. 2 plus the spell level. You casted a level 1
Oh.
spell.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
so take that back.
Sorry, it's 3. You're right. So it's 8 in total.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
Yep. So yep, you should be. Yep, that's nice. Nice HP there. All right. Anything else, Cyrus?
That is it. That's all I can do.
Alrighty then. So the scarab starts to march its way towards Ronan. And it goes for a bite. Oh shit. And they all crawl
Ow.
within you, dealing 4 points of damage to
Good thing
you.
that healing went
Mhm.
off.
So 4 points of damage to you. Yep, you should be at 4 HP, not what you're at right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you took too much. Hold on. No, you should be at 6. You healed for what's it called actually? Because he healed you,
Healed him for
and
8.
you were supposed to be at 11. Yeah, he healed you for 8. You're originally at 3, so you have 7 HP right now. So bump your HP to 7,
all
please.
right.
Yep. All right. So these things are in you, and they're gonna start trying to chew on you. It's your it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the torch on me again for my action.
Absolutely.
No.
All right. You take 4 points of damage.
Back to
It's a good
three.
thing you weren't at 4
HP.
before. You would have been unconscious.
He's gonna set himself on fire.
All right. So they all start to scatter away as they draw north away from you, moving
Oh,
30 feet.
it burns, but it
That
was
was
worth
action.
it. The quick thing tries to like make his way.
Come on, get in.
Hold on, so I get there. Do.
So I'm gonna say, combat's like over somewhat. You guys can make it through and try to
Oh.
close that door before the scarabs draw in. If you guys want to.
Yep.
This
Oh,
man
that was
closed the door
close.
of silence.
Well,
A slip of the finger. Good work.
See Vice as he goes in, he just like Vice just leans on this like tablet and just draws down as he slumps down to the ground, and he's just trying to rest and breathe.
there's one more hand indentation on this, or
Perhaps a short rest is in order. We've been through a
yes.
lot. Yeah, before that. Oh, 1 second. I need to take a breath. Give me a second.
And he's gonna use second wind. As he heals. So, do you guys want to take a short rest, or do you guys want to keep going?
I think we
I-
should, because most of
Yeah.
us are at the
Yeah,
brink.
We probably should because
But we'll keep an eye out for that spirit.
yeah, we'll keep an eye out, but I don't know how much more we can keep
Absolutely.
going without getting some of our HP back.
Yeah. If we take a rest, I'll use Song of Rest too.
Oh, that's right. You can use Song of Rest. I forgot
Oh yeah,
about
when
that.
he I forgot.
Quietly.
Yeah, he could heal everybody who's in front of you with short rest. He brings out the bongo.
Oh yeah, from Ballgame 3 to Song of Rest. I just play the bongo.
He's the bongos. I'm gonna play the gong. I forgot. I think he wanted to take a gong. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
and
And like
don't forget,
war
Ronan, you do have
drum.
bardic. Don't forget, Ronan, you have bardic inspiration. You should be using bardic inspiration. You're a bard.
Well, yeah, I know, but you know how it is.
You know how it is. You're not very inspired.
All right.
I just-
So everybody go ahead and take a short rest and burn as many hit die as you want to get your HP back up.
And then I guess Ronan, play that Song of Rest so everyone else, if we're missing any more HP, can get their HP back as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't want to make
Ronan,
too much
you gonna take
noise.
a short rest? What are you doing?
Oh, yes.
During this rest, maybe I look at inscriptions if there are any.
Yeah. And I'll get to that. Wow, you hit for
All right.
8. That's pretty good. And you can burn another one if you want. I'll let you know.
Hey, nice.
So Ronan, you're back at full HP.
And then I'll use
anybody's
the Song of
missing
Rust.
HP, your Song of Rest.
Oh my
my
goodness. I start slapping the floor instead. Like the
Well, 1 HP is 1 HP. Everybody gets 1 HP.
I just start like lightly humming as I slap the tile on the ground with my hands. You feeling revitalized, everybody? It may not be the best, loudest instrument, but it is the most soothing, isn't it?
Well
Ronan,
done.
Can you just give it a rest for a little bit? Let's just rest here for a bit, please.
Oh boy, that was
So-
close.
Before we continue, let's take a 25-minute break and come back.
Alrighty.
All right, sounds good.
5:45 as we get to the last part of the dungeon.
Mm.
Oh my.
Alrighty, alright.
Yes, sir.